Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode, third episode in the channel. Really excited coming to you guys this morning. Good morning to everybody on the East Coast, everybody out west, everybody everywhere else. Good day. So I said I was gonna come out with this video a little while ago for those who've seen it. Today I'm really gonna go into the NBA. The NBA is coming back into action tonight. After the All-Star break, you know, they had that little layoff after the game and everything, so tonight's the first night back. I just wanted to speak about the channel for a couple minutes, you know, what's been going on. So the videos for right now are going to be between 15 and 20 minutes. I'm really trying to figure out with my camera situation, because right now I can really only record maybe like a 17, 18 minute video at the most, unless I do a couple different takes on it and then combine them together, which might be a little complex, but I'm still figuring everything out on that side. Let me know if you guys like the videos, how long they've been, if you don't mind them being longer, or if you want them to be shorter. So let me know your feedback. And I know, like, every time you see me in the video so far, you know, it's been in my car. That's not going to be an all the time thing. You know, I'm looking at trying to get a little studio kind of podcast set up in my house, so all the videos just aren't in my car. But that is really the time when I have the most time to shoot the video for you guys. So expect a change in that. It's probably going to go half and half. The schedule for the rest of this week, you know, you're never going to see something on a Sunday. That's always going to be an off day for me. Probably Sunday, Monday. Those are my 2 off days from work. And I'm probably going to keep those 2 because I don't really want to do it on a Monday. Because if I'm talking about UFC, which will probably be the first video of the week, because they have those events on Saturday and Sunday, then I'm gonna review it the first video of the week. And I like to listen to Ariel Helwani's show on Monday, you know, listen to all that Monday, so by the time Tuesday rolls around, then I can do my show about MMA and really carry off what happened on his show and report it to you guys. So that's probably gonna be it. So the schedule the rest of this week: tomorrow we're going to talk about the NFL, XFL. I'll probably preview the 4 games for Saturday and Sunday in the XFL. We're going to talk about the NFL draft, some of the prospects, where they're going to go, and just a real overview of some free agency stuff. So that's tomorrow. I'm going to shoot that one early because I have some things to do later on in the day tomorrow. So I would say expect that video around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm going to shoot it, like I said, early in the morning. So around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, I don't know the time. I might shoot it early in the morning again, or I might shoot it like lunchtime. So it'll definitely be up before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday. And Saturday, I'm going to do like a pre-fight show for Wilder, Fury, and the UFC event. So that's what's going to go on there. So let's get into what we got going on for today. So for the NBA, you know, they get back into action tonight. I'm going to get into the playoff seeding right now. If the playoffs started today, what the matchups would be, and, you know, who I feel the front runners are to go to the championship and who's going to win. But I'm not really going to weigh in too heavy on that because we're at the 58 game mark, I'm pretty sure. So we still have about between 24 and 28 games left in the season. So we don't want to jump the gun on that area too far. So some news that just came yesterday. The Lakers were thinking about it, the Clippers, but Reggie Jackson got his contract bought out by Detroit, which made him a free agent. He's expected to go sign with the Clippers. And, you know, I like the Lakers a lot, but I just feel like they had a lot of chances on some guys, and the Clippers have really scooped them up. But I still think the Lakers are looking really good. But I mean, Reggie Jackson would have looked good as a Laker. I feel like that's the one guy I feel like they could have got, should have got, but maybe they know something that we don't. Maybe they know something about Collison that he is coming out. But let's let that play out the way it is. He's going to the Clippers. You know, they got Morris. A lot of people said to the Lakers, but I don't see them giving up Kyle Kuzma just to get Morris. That's not even, in my opinion, it's not an even swap. Even though he's putting up really good numbers, Kuzma's way better of a player. He's way younger of a player, and in my opinion, he has a higher ceiling, way higher. So I think that's really it for the news. The NBA. I'm gonna get into the seeding right now. So I'm just gonna run through the seeding, and then we'll talk about the matchups for a few minutes. So we're gonna start in the East. So number 1 seed in the East is Milwaukee Bucks. Number 2 is the Raptors. Number 3 is the Celtics. 4 is the Heat. 5 is the 76ers. 6 is the Pacers. 7 is the Nets. And 8 is the Magic. And, you know, right behind them, we got the Wizards, the Bulls, and the Hornets. They still have a shot at getting the 8 seed. So I think how I read it out there, 1 through 7 is definitely going to get in the playoffs. I don't see any way that those teams don't get in. As per 8, I mean, Orlando made it last year, but I'm not really sold on them, even just getting in as an 8 seed. So, I mean, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, but at the same time, I feel like they need to make some changes, and they're just hurt a lot of places. So, if we get half of the people back that are hurt, I think we could definitely lock up the 8. But those other 2 teams, I don't really see them doing much either. So if it's not Orlando, then it'll be Chicago, in my opinion. We're going to go out to West now. So number 1 seed is the Lakers. Number 2 with the Nuggets. Number 3 is the Clippers. Number 4 is the Jazz. Number 5 is the Rockets. 6 is the Thunder. 7 is the Mavs. And 8 is the Grizzlies. And some teams in the hunt over there, Trailblazers, Spurs, and Pelicans. That's a lot closer than the East. You know, Memphis have a young team. I understand they got a lot of good guys over there. So we don't know what can happen. I'm kind of, in my mind, I'm pulling for the Trailblazers. The Spurs got a shot too, and really the Pelicans got a shot because they just got Zion, and that team's really good with Ingram and all that. So I don't know. That's up in the air. So any 4 of those teams, who I'd like to see Portland. But of the 3 outside of Portland, I'm going to say the Pelicans have the shot. So let's see really what happens down there with that. So if the playoffs started today in the East, the Bucks would go against the Magic. The Raptors would host the Nets. The Celtics would go against the Pacers. And the 76ers would play the Heat. So those are some really close matchups there. You know, some teams have dropped, some teams have come up, so that's looking pretty nice. Out west, we got the Lakers would host the Grizzlies, the Nuggets against the Mavericks, the Clippers against the Thunder, and the Jazz and the Rockets. That's crazy because those 2 teams faced off last year, but the seeds were reversed. So, I mean, honestly, I'm going with the Lakers. Everybody's saying it's going to come down to the Lakers and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. But at the same time, it's not just a lock on either side. Like, I think Denver, they improved. They got Michael Porter this year, and everybody came back. And, you know, Houston, that's up in the air for me. I'm really not sure. The Jazz, they could do something. I don't really know about that. And, you know, the Thunder, don't be surprised if they give some team a run for their money. Nobody saw coming what was going to happen. Chris Paul's playing unbelievable. Gallo's playing well. Steven Adams. So they still got a squad even though what happened. But we'll see. So I'm picking the Lakers out of the West. And the East, I'm really torn. You know, there's a couple teams that I say everybody looks to Milwaukee, but my front runner to come out the East right now is Toronto. Toronto to come out the East against the Lakers. 2 years in a row. This year doing it without Kawhi, that would be absolutely outstanding. If there is a second and a third, so I'll tell you my second and third options for the East and the West. So my second option, I'm gonna go with Boston. I really like what Boston's got going on. Tatum's really coming to his own this year. You know, they have Walker, they have Jaylen Brown, They have a lot of studs. Even that guy Carson Edwards from Purdue, I really like him a lot. So they got some studs. And then Milwaukee, obviously. So if Milwaukee plays LA, they could really give them a tough task. But I think Toronto, LA in the NBA Finals, that would be crazy. And then in the West, second and third options, I mean, I'll go Clippers are second and Nuggets. Nuggets are third. So, and then if it was like that LA versus Toronto and the Lakers versus the Raptors in the finals, I'm gonna go LA in 6 or 7 probably. LA in 6. You know, I just feel like they gotta do it for Kobe. That was so tragic what happened to Kobe. God bless his soul. You know, hope he has Jesus, because I don't wanna see just a great guy like that just go down that path, if you know what I mean. So we got to do it for Kobe, and I think LeBron, he's still got it. You know, his numbers might have dropped, but look at he's got some decent help around him. So let's see what happens with that. That's my take there. I mean, nothing real else to say. I don't want to go too hard at it, because we still have at least like 35% of the season to go. You don't know what can happen with anybody. So let's see what happens with these seedings. MVP, maybe it's Giannis again. We don't know. LeBron's playing good. Davis is playing good. Kawhi. And let's see really how good the Clippers are with all these people on them. You know, people don't talk about, is it too much? But they have 2 stars, and now Paul George going out. That's probably why they put him in there. They need somebody. He's averaging 15 a game for Detroit. And one thing I want to say for my Bulls, we're going through a rough patch. I mean, Markkanen, I don't think he's turned out to what we wanted, but he's still a good piece, so I wouldn't think about moving him. Otto Porter, he's okay, but they're just paying him a lot of money right now. So I'm going to say, I really want to see them get Derrick Rose. He pretty much said in that interview, when they asked him about Chicago, he wants to be back there. You know, he's not happy with what happened. He's averaging over 18 a game, which is crazy from what he was. So let's see if they can do it. Let's see what happens in Chicago. I mean, if they can get into the playoffs and at least maybe win 1 or 2 games, who knows? But let's see what they got. Let's see how this finishes out. So, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see. I'm thinking about really, I don't vlog really as of yet. I don't think that I'm going to. Just gonna be talking about this. Like I said, I'll get into fitness. I might do a live stream and talk about like what I'm about, if you guys wanted to know, like a quick like 5-6 minute thing. Nothing too crazy. I don't really talk about myself like that. So talk about a little bit about my personal life, what I'm about, where I'm going. I'm in school, I'm working, everything like that. So let me know. I might do it in the next couple of days. And if you want me to just do a video about it so you can go back and watch it as well, then I'll do the same. So thanks everybody for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to continue to see content from me and be notified. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.